Now, this is a video I've been wanting to make for a while. I just really haven't had the good time or opportunity to make it. But now I just figured, why not? I'm making a bunch of videos in a row. Just go with it, whatever. So I've always like kind of practiced impressions. I have a lot of decent impressions. If you like ask me to do somebody, I can kind of do them pretty decently, no matter what they are. Just kind of have like a talented voice, I guess I should say. But Trump is somebody I've kind of like practiced over the years and kind of gotten better and better at, in my opinion. So I just want to know your guys' opinion on my impression of him. We got a lot of great people out here tonight. No communists, nobody out there. A lot of great people. A lot of great people. You know, I was talking to George W. Bush here before the. Yes, George. And I was talking to him, and he said he loves Pac Man. Yes, he does. I want to bring back Pac Man. I know you can't make this stuff up. George Bush told me this. I know. You really can't. And I know Pac-Man's he's a big guy. He wants to eat. But we want him in the White House. We want him in the new ballroom. Who's gonna eat all the food for our guest? Who's gonna eat all that leftover food? We can't put it in the garbage. No. Give it to the homeless? Why would we do that? Pac-Man will eat it. He needs food. He needs money. That's why I'm happy to announce Pac-Man's in the White House now. I know a lot of people out there don't like Pac-Man. He's done some bad things here recently. He ate his father in the movie Pixels. I know a lot of people are mad about that. I know. But I'm here to do great things. Huge things, but great things. Pac-Man's a huge guy. And there's a lot of people out there who don't understand why he did the things he did. Why was he in a bunch of 3D platformers? Then why'd he switch back to 2D? We don't understand. Pac-Man World 2 might have been a good game. It might have been. I've heard from my sources. I'm not for sure. I'm not for sure. This is just what my sources have been saying to me. But Pac-Man did a lot for us back in the 80s. When we were great. The economy was great. I was great. A lot of people went to my hotel. They saw Pac-Man and they were like, wow, I would suck this guy. Get down, get dirty. But I don't really know why. But yeah, that's kind of my Trump impression. I really do it better like standing up. I can do his like handshakes, hand motions pretty good, and like do the pointing. I embody Trump. And I can do some other impressions. I'm trying to think of some like off the top of my head. I can do an Indian accent. Please don't take offense to it. Hello, buddy. How are you doing today? I really like Pac-Man. Pac-Man is one of my favorite games of all time. The Gunpowder Chicken Soup is also a very, very good soup. And I also really love SpongeBob, and it's very good to watch that show, and SpongeBob is a very fun show to watch. British accent too. I'm not great with the British and Australian accent. I suck at it. I just can't get it down. It really makes me mad. Whenever I do like a British accent, it turns into or an Australian accent, it turns into a British accent. But body, it really don't see the way I do my accents. I do a lot of tongue. Like I really pause. I really have to like mess with my tongue a lot. That's the mainly way I do it. I don't really know how other like voice actors do it necessarily, but I had to do a lot like, and sometimes I have to like use my lungs as well. Like I don't know if that makes sense, or like use my throat. Like I have to like get deep into there, like with this voice. Like obviously I got to use a lot of this and got to like bring in a lot of deep energy and like use less air. And I've also been trying to like perfect Hank Hill for a long time. God damn it, Bobby. You can't sell propane and propane accessories. What are you doing, Bobby? It just doesn't come off very well for. And my female accent is also not great. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of people out there that just don't really understand me, and I really try to put myself out there really, really hard, but they just can't comprehend what I'm saying. Because I kind of put like too much like high pitch into it, and it just doesn't work out very well. Like it just sounds like I think I kind of like this voice, like King Julian. Mort, what are you doing, buddy? Also, I can kind of do them too as well. I'm trying to think of more like kind of like iconic accents, but for some reason I can't right now. I'm trying to really, really scramble my mind. If there's any like accents you guys want me to try out there, like point out. Also, I cannot do SpongeBob. Like I just can't. I've really tried. And Tom Kenny might be the most talented voice actor I've ever heard in my there he's the goat of voice acting. Let's be honest. He can basically come up with any voice and just perfect it. It is absolutely crazy. I literally don't understand. Also can kind of do Mickey Mouse, I guess. Oh boy. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Like I don't really practice Mickey Mouse, so if I had a little bit more practice, and my throat's kind of hurting right now, no excuses though, I could kind of get it down. Yeah, what's up, Doc? I can kind of do Bugs Bunny. I can't really do sentences with Bugs Bunny. A lot of these people, I can do like their phrases really well, but not able to, get it down. Also, can do a villager to perfection. Actually, I think I will be voice acting villagers in the next Minecraft movie. So, ha, ha. Pretty good, huh? No, not right, really. But yeah, so I can do some accents, like I said. I can't really do them great, but if you give me time to practice it and kind of do it, I can get pretty good. I used to be really good at Daffy Duck, but I've kind of lost it over the years because I just haven't practiced it a lot, and I really have noticed like also the older I get, the more I have to like change how I talk about things and things like that. So, yeah, I'm literally trying to scramble my mind right now for like iconic characters. I guess I'll try my Daffy Duck. Also, I used to be able to do a pig squeal. I'll do that really quick, or I'll attempt it. But I used to be able to do a pig squeal like really, really well. Also, kind of lost that. What's up, you? Yeah, I can't do Daffy Duck anymore. I used to be really, really decent at that. But anyway, let's try to do my pig squeal real quick. See, I can't really do it anymore. And with a little bit of practice, I bet I could, but it just hurts my throat so bad. If you know, like, if you can do a pig squeal out there, you know how bad it hurts. It just sounds like I'm going to throw up. But anyway, I also couldn't, if you guys know who Chris Collinsworth is, I can kind of do him. It's kind of the same way I do Trump, kind of get that deep, raspy voice to it. Now, here's a guy, he's really good out there. Patrick Mahomes. I look at Patrick and I just kind of want to get on my knees. I want to take off his pants and do what Britney does to him, Patrick's a guy who does a lot of things really well, throws the ball over his shoulder, Patrick, I would do the dirty Patrick, Come on, guy. Come on. Like, I kind of do, it sounds more like Trump than anything. But yeah, I'm kind of talented at like doing different voices and stuff. And like, if I practice it, try to like mock somebody, I can definitely get it down. If you want me to sound like somebody, I can kind of get it down like I don't know. I don't want to do like something cringy, I guess. And this whole video is probably being cringe, but I don't really know. But anyway, thanks for watching. You're a great guy or girl. I'm not sexist. Or if you're black. If you're black, gay, homophobic, I don't care. I don't care. If you're racist, I don't care. Vote for Trump. Number 1, make America great again. There's a lot of people out there who like this guy, OP Fried Up. He's been a great YouTuber. He's been up the platform for 15 days, but yet he has daily uploads. This is one of them. He's a great guy. I would subscribe. This is the end of the video. And as always, make America great again, obviously. You can't make that stuff up. But as always, have a great day.